We've reached the halfway point, so we're going to go right back to music. Craig's going to tune up here a little bit. I'm going to start again and let Natalie get a sip of water. Let's tune up. Anybody else need to do anything? What about you back there, Eric? You okay back there? The drummer is always kind of penned in, and so you really have to think of the bathroom issue beforehand, don't you?
I'm good at holding.
He's good at holding. Okay. Everybody ready to go? Okay, we're going to welcome them back here. We're reached the halfway point, so we had to imagine we had a little underwriting break there. And, of course, the Java House is one of our long-time underwriters. For over 10 years, they've been supporting local public radio. So it's a little bit of support for public radio in every cup of whatever you're drinking. Jim and I have been with each other since the beginning, so... I've got to think of some new jokes, don't I, Jim? Yeah. Yeah, okay. We'll do that after the show, because they're getting pretty old after 10 years, aren't they? Okay, here we go. Welcome back to Java Blend from Iowa Public Radio's Studio One Stream. I'm Ben Kiefer, and Java Blend shows are recorded before a live audience at Iowa City's downtown Java House. You can find us here most Friday afternoons of the year. If you'd like to find out more about our events and our broadcasts, go to iowapublicradio.org. Let's welcome back our guests from Cedar Rapids this week, Natalie Brown, Craig Erickson, Rich Wagor, and Eric Douglas.
Running underground, I'm gonna take that train, running underground. I'm gonna pass each station until I get uptown. Lord knows that I miss her, she's so far away. Lord knows I miss her, she's so far away. I'm gonna keep on running, yeah, until I see her someday. Oh yeah, someday. Train running underground. Take the train running underground. I gotta pass every station, take me back uptown. I said ride down, I got to ride that train. Ride now, I got to ride that train. I'm gonna ride all night to the pouring rain. Come on, ride now, oh baby, ride that train. Come on, ride. Okay, we got a little thing. This one's actually about the flood, and it's something like a true story. I remember that carnival, the music pouring out in the street. Somebody just quench my thirst and get a little something to eat. Walking down them sidewalks with people calling out my name. A whole lot of friendly folks down there until everybody felt the pain. Tonight I go down to the little village. Tonight I'm just gonna stand there and stare. Standing there on the bridge, down at the little village. My eyes were overflowing with tears, overflowing with tears. For the little village, every day I went over there, bridge watched the colors filling up the sky. Felt my senses glowing with the joy nobody can buy. Bicycles and fishermen and the river rolling right on by. Whoever thought that the overflow could make the whole city cry? Tonight I go down to the village. Tonight I'm just gonna stand there and stand. Standing there alone on the bridge, down in a little village, with my eyes overflowing with tears, overflowing with tears. Tonight I'm going down to the village. Tonight I'm just gonna stand there and stare. Tonight I gotta cross the bridge, standing down in a little village, but my eyes overflowing with tears. Thank you. Okay. This next song is about traveling all over the world, meeting all kinds of cool people, seeing all kinds of cool places, and how it all kind of adds up in the long run. I looked in the mirror, I said, who are you now? Well, what do you know? Well, you got here somehow. And what are you doing on this planet that you're on? And what will you matter on the day that you're gone? And what means more, what you know, what you feel? Who's gonna tell you what's really real? You've been spinning around like a puppet on wheels, hoping that someday you'll really be free. Everybody suffers sometimes, and everybody cries. Oh no, everybody lies. For every decision, some kind of prize. And you'll find it on the day that you die. It doesn't have to be some ticket down here. tunnel, there's an infinite light. Someday it's gonna be alright. Will you look ahead to the infinite light? Well, someday it's gonna be alright. Look ahead to the infinite light. I went on a journey, I left my hometown, so blown away while I traveled all around. So many people other than me, all trying to find a way to really be free. Mountains and castles and rivers to cross, new friends to help us make it through the ones that we lost. So many roads that you can go down, still got enough time to turn it back around. Someday it's gonna be alright. Look ahead to the infinite light. Someday it's gonna be alright. Look ahead to the infinite light. Mountains and castles and rivers to cross, new friends to help us make it through the ones that we lost. Got so many roads that you can go down, still got enough time, you gotta turn it back around. Someday it's gonna be alright. Look ahead to the infinite light. Someday it's gonna be alright. Look ahead to the infinite light. Said someday, yeah, it's gonna be alright. Look ahead to the infinite light. Someday it's gonna be alright. Look ahead to the infinite.
Couple of original pieces there by Craig Erickson on the stage with the acoustic guitar and those fine vocals. We heard Infinite Light there at the end. Before that, Little Village, and our guests, Craig Erickson along with Natalie Brown, Rich Wagor, and Eric Douglas on our stage at the Java House in downtown Iowa City. This is Java Blend from Iowa Public Radio Studio One stream, where we feature a whole lot of fresh brewed performances by homegrown and nationally known artists. A few more minutes here, at least a couple. Time for at least a couple more. Yeah, if you have it in you. Might as well, you're all set up now. Craig, I wanted to ask you a little bit. That Little Village, a song about the flood, and get some great images of you looking at the flooded part of Cedar Rapids. So you run the music loft in Cedar Rapids. How much damage was done there in '08?
Well, we had a secondary location in Czech Village, which is a very interesting little street. Looks like a little small town, very with the Czech Museum and everything. And we had a little recording studio and a teaching place down there. So that was the place that got 10 feet on the main floor. And like on the news, you could see the sign while the boats went by, and I was like, oh, I guess I won't be going down there anytime soon.
Did you get out equipment, instruments in time?
It was one of those deals where we were carrying out like vintage amps and stuff like that at the last possible moment while the water was creeping up towards the building. So it was very, very interesting. And when you go through something like that, everything you see on the news now, whether it be Australia or whatever, earthquakes, you just go, huh.
Yeah.
I kind of, get with those people, get a little drift of what they're going through.
How would you feel, your sense in how Cedar Rapids, that part of Cedar Rapids has recovered?
It's interesting, you know. Like, looks like the museum is planning on coming back, and a lot of new places have popped up, and I think people are really trying. But it's very surreal. It's a very surreal scene, and I just hope for the best for everyone. So.
After that, you played Infinite Light, about traveling. You're a well-traveled person. Do you count the number of countries that you've been to? Are you that sort of person?
I keep going to the same ones quite a bit. Like, I went to France quite a few times, and Germany and Holland and places like that.
What draws you back to Europe then?
It's just a great scene for music and art, and you know, they're very accepting of artists and people doing music that's a little more creative and stuff. And it's just a cool scene over there. So.
In Iowa, not so accepting.
Well,
people throw things sometimes.
Hey, thank goodness for radio stations like yours and like Iowa City and stuff where people are receptive. That's a good thing. Yeah.
Okay. Right, okay. We have time for a couple more songs. And what do you got for us next? Is this a Craig or a Natalie piece here?
Yeah, the next one we're doing is called Wedding Day, something I wrote over there too, and it's just kind of a surreal kind of Robert Johnson thing. And then after that, there's a collaboration that we did called the Planet Pluto Strut Jam. So.
Yeah, a lot of the songs from my album kind of are mood pieces, or they're supposed to make you think of a distant place. But really, Planet Pluto Strut is based on, and we created it because it's how we jam together. I guess it's the only one that doesn't have like a place in mind. It's just how we play live.
Well, it's called Planet Pluto because it's far out.
Right, there you go.
At night, took her home. She don't cry at night, like on a wedding day. She'll be dressed in white. I messed around. Lord knows I was a fool. I messed around. Lord knows I was a fool. Put around, broke every golden rule. Yes, I did. Sleep at night. Now I pray before I sleep at night. I see my angel, and she'll be dressed in white. My pretty angel, dressed in white. My pretty angel, yeah. Wedding day, wedding day. wedding day. Yeah. Our wedding day. Thank you.
Finishing up our hour with Craig Erickson, Natalie Brown, Rich Wagor, and Eric Douglas. A few words of thanks to other people responsible here for this fine technical sound before we let you launch into the final tune here. Jim Davies is our chief engineer. Nate Schultz, our assistant engineer. Production by Lindsay Moon and Ryan Garvey. We specialize in fresh brewed performances here on Java Blend by homegrown and nationally known artists. Our shows are recorded most Fridays of the year at the Java House in downtown Iowa City.